Hey everyone. I know it's been a while, and I know I look like crap, but I'm really tired in probably about every way imaginable, and I wasn't going to even post a video about what's happening with the riots and everything, but then I just sort of, oh no, I feel compelled. I think I have to do it. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to like make this video about me. So I no makeup. No. This is it. This is it. I want it to be about the substance, not about what I'm wearing or how I'm looking or whatever. So I did film a video several weeks back, but I've just been so depressed over everything that I haven't edited it, but I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it tonight. Tonight is, well, today is June 1st, 2020, and I live in East Los Angeles. So obviously there is a ton of rioting and looting and a lot of peaceful protesting in downtown LA. I live only a few miles from there. And every day for days, it's been sirens and then random explosions and helicopters, each day and night. Not 24/7, but a lot of it. And I think it's very important for us to use our platforms, whatever they are, and however big or small they are, to stand up for what's right. And here's what I have to say to people, to the All Lives Matters people, okay? So I understand where you're coming from, like all lives matter, I get that, but here's the issue. Here's why that's probably not the most appropriate response, okay? Because you need to understand what the Black Lives Matter movement is about, and Black people are sick to death of explaining it. I don't blame them. It's total bullshit. It's not their job to teach white people about that. So I read a description a few years back about the Black Lives Matter movement being equivalent to, like analogous to, imagine a family at a dinner table. Imagine the entire family is white except for one child who is black. Now, imagine that all of the white people are able to reach the food that's on the table. They're able to get to it, to access it, and to eat it, to nourish themselves. Now, imagine the only person at that table not able to access that same food is the one black child at that table. And imagine that black child, hungry, speaking up and saying, "Hey, I matter." They're not saying that the other people at the table don't matter, as in their lives are worth nothing. It's just that whether they matter is not at issue because they are able to access everything that's on the table. They're able to access that food. So it's a reminder. It is a sad, those are my dogs, I apologize. It is a sad state of affairs that Black people are raising their voices, having to remind everyone else, especially white people, that they count too. They matter too. It's just like absolutely so inexcusable that even has to happen. So I wanted to talk about that, and I also wanted to talk about if you're vegan or whole food plant-based or getting more toward that, because I know I post a lot of information about that on this channel. There are now a lot of vegan companies out there, and where we spend our dollars is important. And so for me, I'm paying attention to the vegan companies and the vegan and or whole food plant-based influencers who are using their platform to speak out. Like, now is the time. If not now, when? And I don't think it's a matter of like, oh, just stick to what you do. No, 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 no. You can stand for more than one thing, and I think it's important that if we're going to spend our dollars, that these dollars go toward companies who actually give a crap about everyone. But right now, we need to focus on the fact that there is systemic, and has been for a very long time, forever in this country, systemic racism, especially against black people. Can't ignore it. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, that's just like too bad. It's like not being willing to acknowledge that the sky is blue. So I would encourage you all to pay attention to the companies who have publicly and permanently posted things on their pages, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or, whatever. And so far I've seen, finally today, nutritionfacts.org has posted a Black Lives Matter post. Same with Just Egg, or Eat Just, the Just company, and the Beyond Meat company. Those are just a few that I've noticed. And the ones who have not posted anything, or they continue to be silent, or they're just only posting about food and that's it, as though nothing else is happening, I'm not following them anymore, and I'm not going to contribute to them. I would encourage you to consider doing the same thing. I would encourage you to, if you are not a black person, I would encourage you to reach out to anyone who is black whom you know, and personally, and say, hey, is there anything that I can do for you personally? And mean it, and take time out of your day to support the people that you love. And if you have children, to educate them. Those are the big things that I want to say. So I have a video on it's actually about like the best way to lose weight ? I have it titled, but I haven't edited it yet because it does not feel appropriate right now to post about that. It just doesn't. But I will soon. But there's a time and a place, and right now, read the room. We gotta read the room. So I'm just gonna put this video up as it is. I'm not going to mention my Instagram handle. You can find me if you want to, but I don't want to promote all my other stuff. I just wanted to get this out there. I don't have a huge following here on YouTube, but it's getting bigger and bigger, and this is definitely the biggest platform that I have right now. So I wanted to use it to do and say what I felt and feel is right. I love you all. I care about you. I want you to stay safe. And by the way, I'm not promoting like the looters and people who are being violent. That's not gonna help or solve anything. I can understand if black people are doing it. I understand it. I get it. Because people don't pay attention without the riots. Like, I get that. But especially these opportunistic like thieves, they're not doing anything. They're not protesting. They're just like walking in there and like stealing stuff. One guy, he like stole a bunch of stuff at a thrift store where they donate used sports goods to children. Okay, good, you a-hole. You're freaking stealing from children. What an ass. And then there are a bunch of white people who are taking it upon themselves. I mean, I've seen video after video after video, so this is just true. Just like, breaking windows, like, oh, they're mad, like, you're mad, like, so I'm a lawyer, and we talk about standing. You don't have standing to be mad. You don't have standing to lead the charge and lead the way. Like, shut up and let the black people have a voice and let them lead. And if you really want to do something, shut up and actually listen. And if you don't know how to help, donate. Donate to Black Lives Matter, or I started a fund for Minneapolis Freedom Fund. Like, there are plenty of resources, ways for you to figure out how you can support people. But at the very least, let's not remain silent. So, anyhow, all right, so I know I tried to wrap it up earlier, but now I really am. And I love you all very much. And I'll see you soon when the time is appropriate. I promise. I have a video. I just need to edit it, and I'll post it when it's right. All right. Ciao.